What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day number 21 and the free-to-play account is starting to look pretty good. Yesterday I talked about my rosters being filled out a little bit and how I sort of plan to tackle these guys a little bit more. Like, these are characters I feel are going to be useful to me later on in the game. I didn't really explain what they were useful for, so I'll quickly go through it. Phoenix is a given. Phoenix is for Palpatine, and I'm sure there's probably something else later on, but at the moment, Palpatine. Empire is pushing towards, I think it's R2-D2, so there's that. Stormtroopers are going to be my PvP and obviously my dark side team once they come like up in ranks and I unlock them all. Geonosians, at the moment, it's just the three in the middle. These guys are going to be used for my fleet arena team. The other two will come at some point, I'm sure, but at least at this point, these three are the ones that I'm working towards. Bounty Hunters. Bounty Hunters is really just to cover an event at the moment. I haven't really decided to do anything else with them at this point in time, so I'm just sort of working with what I've got. A New Hope is for Commander Luke Skywalker, and Scoundrels is for an event that's going on at the moment. I'm pretty sure New Hope is for that. Just want to make sure. It's all new to me, so from here, yes, this is Empire team. Yep, that's correct. And Commander Luke Skywalker later on down the track is the New Hope team. So yeah, there is plenty to do at the moment, and there's just I think this is helping me to sort of have that goal that I need in the game at the moment, because I am sort of flying around a little bit like, oh, what do I do? What do I work on? At least I know if I focus on the Phoenix team, the Empire team, when I can, the Stormtrooper team, and the Geonosian team, I am covering what really I need to work on at the moment, and that is having a good light side and dark side team, one that can clear the Galactic War Map, which Phoenix Squad can do at the moment anyway. And I need a team that's good for what do you call it? The PvP arena, the squad arena. And apparently the Stormtrooper team with Iden Versio in the lead is like awesome. So as much as I like the Phoenix Squad, I think the Phoenix Squad with Captain Rex, and I've gushed about Captain Rex a lot, but I think that team is very good, I am very interested to see what this Stormtrooper team will be able to do. It's just obviously not going to happen at the moment. We're still quite a bit away. The account's only at level 77. We're pushing 78. I imagine maybe by Friday we might have 78. So it's still, I would say it's probably about another week or so away before we can even start to think about having these guys on our team. That's Death Trooper and Short Trooper. So it's going to be a lot of time, I think, before we can even start to think about the Iden Versio team. We will continue to rank up the troopers that we do have. Obviously, Magma Trooper and Snow Trooper need a little bit more work. Iden, at the moment, is decent in terms of her level, and her gear is relatively decent as well, being gear level 7. And her abilities are also quite strong as well. The only thing that's letting her down at the moment is her actual star level. So once we get it to 3 or 4 stars, I think we'll see Iden Versio really start to pick up. Obviously, I haven't modded her yet. I haven't really looked at her kit, so I've just been collecting mods as much as I can. All the mods at the moment is basically going onto my Phoenix squad. Basically all speed. I think Ezra I should probably put on with some attack mods, because he mainly just deals offense. But everyone else is basically on speed. Yeah, well, I say, actually, no, that's a lie. I should break it down. Hera and Rex are on speed. Kanan is on defense. Yes, Kanan is on defense, obviously, because he's a tank. And this Zeb should be on that as well. Like, he really needs more defense. I think there's an ability of his that's based on his attack. Sorry, on his health. No, maybe not. Okay, well, he should actually be more focused on protection up. So if we go into the mods, I'm pretty sure there is a mod that has protection up. Potency, no, there isn't one for just raw protection. Okay, so I would say probably his best thing might be just to have his defense or his health up. Actually, What is his? What is this based off? 30. Okay, he has bonus protection based on his maximum health. So Zeb should actually have increased health. All of his mods should be based on having increased health. That makes sense. So that's what I should be working on then, because obviously that protection bonus spreads across the entire crew. But if Zeb's got a lot more of it as a tank, he can shrug off a lot more sort of damage and all that sort of stuff. So that would be very, very good to look at as well. So there's a whole thing here related to that. But as you can see, like even though they're my strongest team, the Phoenix squad still need a lot of work. But at the moment, I've just really been working on speed mods because at the moment the team is strong enough to carry fights, and with Captain Rex being really quick, we can just clean up as much as possible. Once we start to get like Captain Rex finalized, then I'll probably try and mod another character. But it's really at the moment for me, mods are like a one character at a time as much as I can to hone and really get the best I can get out of them at the time. Everybody else will get mods as well. Like you can see here, if we just go show the mods, the whole team has got mods. Some of them aren't very good, but they're just there for the moment for the bonuses. So they do what they need to do, but they could be a lot better. So, and I think you'll probably find once you're at this point as well, you'll be in the same sort of position I am where you want speed mods, like you want speed mods to make characters faster, like Captain Rex, so you can get a decent attack out early. But you also need to have that ability to be able to obviously take a hit and also dish out damage nice and quickly. So I will diversify these mods a little bit. I think I'll have to look up a guide, but that is what it is. As you can see here, these other units, like if we go show mods, none of the other units have got mods. So some of them don't even have it unlocked. It's really just a matter of time before I get those characters with mods. But I think when you sort of like are building the original teams, like you have to be really specific about who you put mods on, especially if it's a team that you're using a lot. Obviously, they should take priority. So, because basically all I use at the moment is the Phoenix squad, they're the characters that should take priority for mods. The moment I start to work with these two teams here that you can see on screen, then I'll start to look at modding which one I prefer to use. Chances are I feel like mods will probably go on Empire first because obviously I have all the characters. But the Stormtroopers, again, I will look at modding as well. And then we sort of go from there. I don't really think there's too much else to say about it at this point in time. I can see if we've got some characters that I've unlocked that are worthy of a bit of a mention. Let's see. Actually, yes. I got this bad boy today, Han Solo. So there is a good chance of trying to work something with him as well. You can see I actually have a full team for him. I haven't really looked into it at all, so I've got no idea sort of what to do with him at this stage. But I did manage to get Han Solo. I actually really like this character. I enjoyed him when I did the event to unlock some of his other character shard, which was the Stormtrooper Han shard and the other rebels. But yep, he came along today. That was really cool. I really enjoyed finally getting him. We finally got a full team of bounty hunters, but you've already seen that already. Who else? Who else? Who else? Anyone else? There's my boy Cal Kestis. He's my favorite Jedi. I just finished Jedi Survivor, so I like my Cal Kestis like fanning over right now is like peak. He's my favorite Jedi by far. As much as I hate to say that, because obviously, everyone likes their Qui-Gon Jinns and Luke. Like my favorite Jedi before him was Qui-Gon Jinn. But I do have to say Cal Kestis, very, very good Jedi. But yeah, I think the biggest note here today really is Han Solo. So, but that's it. Everything else is basically as it should be. If you are at this point in the game, I would suggest work on building some teams, understanding who you're trying to work with. And if you make a mistake, like if you stuff up somewhere and you go, oh man, I've just wasted my time, remember this. The game is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You can always course correct. Yes, it's going to take time to do it, but all you're ending up with is an account that's got more characters, it's got more ships, it's got more things unlocked. So it doesn't matter too heavy if you make a mistake. You're only going to cost yourself a little bit of time. If you have a look, I'll sweep down here so you can sort of see what I mean. Like, this is day 21. It's been a bit longer than that, but in terms of the episode releases, this is day 21. If you have a look, you can see how many characters I've unlocked. Some of these come from events. Some of these come from just like getting them enough shards just by doing other things in the game and all that sort of stuff. Some are rewards that are handed out. If you have a look here, like, we just have heaps of characters that are sort of on the back burner that are just starting to get their shards now. Look, some of them, of course, are a long way away. Some of them are going to take a lot longer than others. But you can see, like, now we've sort of stopped with shards. We get to Old Darker. Yeah, Captain Han Solo's got one. Hermit Yoda's got one. And then we sort of stop. So there's a few characters here that have no shards at all. Of course, down the bottom here, you've got all the Galactic Legends, so don't expect to have anything for those. But you can see that the game does a pretty decent job of handing stuff out. So you will just naturally earn shards just by playing the game. I strongly recommend, if you feel like you've made a mistake, just course correct. It's not the end of the world. Don't re-roll an account. Don't start over again. Just this is the only thing that you should be doing, not mod challenges. You should do mod challenges, but this is not what we're referring to. The only thing that I recommend that you do is build squads. Like, go, okay, these are the characters I really want to work with, and to be honest with you, I don't really look at my characters anymore. At least at the moment, there's too much here. There's too much clutter, and it's not helping me as much as this is. This is like, okay, these are the teams I want to focus on. Let's see what I need to work on. And I probably should rename this tab so that I know that this is the work in progress groups. And then I should have a build team tab. So I could know which ones are in progress, which teams are complete, which I'm happy with. But at this point, this helps me more than anything else because I can see where I'm at. I can see what I'm unlocking. And if anything I don't like, I just go straight up there and delete it and just like remove the list. That way I stop working on it. So if I decide, for example, I don't want to do the Empire team anymore because I got Stormtroopers, goodbye Empire team, at least for the time being. Okay? You can change it at any time. It doesn't take anything. So just make it happen, Captain, and you'll have a good time. But don't feel like you can't course correct. Don't feel like you can't fix it. I know I've said this several times now, but I really want to push this message. Just figure out what you need more than anything and look up a guide if you like. You know, I don't have any real heavy guides on this channel at the moment, but, you know, you could look up at Nuge Too Good, you could look at Arnold. There's a whole heap of guys out there and girls who are doing content for this game. And I want to get into it as well, but I just don't feel like at this point in time it's really worth it. I'm still learning the game, of course. But take your time and do the research and you can't go wrong. Okay? You can't go wrong at all. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Bit rambly today, bit ranty, not really too much about the account, more about how I'm feeling with the progress and all that sort of stuff. Big Han Solo unlock, so happy about that. Please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you are interested to see more videos like this. We just got 7 subscribers. I'm super happy about it. Thank you so much for that. Let's see if we can get to 10. I'm really looking forward to seeing if we can get to 10 subscribers. And when we do, you know, we're well on the way to just working our way up on this channel. More things are going to happen with this channel over the weekend. I've got a Rex video planned so people can sort of have a look and sort of see what Captain Rex is about. And yeah, I think that's just about it. Thank you very much again. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. See ya.